As we said goodbye to 2020, and I hope the last week's shows gave much to reflect upon of our own development. In a world that is crumbling, some must replace it with something else, and also something better. By developing ourselves, we in essence are developing the world. Their order wants chaos, ordo ab chaos. And we have to gain order to stifle their chaos magic, spelt with a CK. Order out of chaos, or in Old Latin, order ab chaos, which is a Latin expression meaning order out of chaos, and a motto of the 33rd degree, and having the same allusion as a lug a tenebris, which we see in this work. The invention of this motto is attributed to the Supreme Council of the ancient and accepted Scottish Rite. They built and run Washington, D.C., and are the most psychotic of the Masonic orders. Darker toned colours that have a different hue that represents colour mood or dark matter, the backdrop or dark matter or dark energy, which tenebris means in the universe or Latin. But tenebris means sick in a sadistic way, bitch in a sadistic way, dominator and very lewd. These are the people who brought us the Georgia Guidestones. Maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Unite humanity with a living new language, which is likely to be code. Rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. Those last three sound good. Avoid petty laws and useless officials. Again. Balance personal rights with social duties. Prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature, they said. Nature, late 13th century, the original version of nature. Restorative powers of the body, bodily processes, powers of growth. From the old French nature, nature being principle of life, character and essence. From the Latin natura, the course of things, natural character, constitution, quality, the universe. Literally, birth. From natus, born. Past particle of nasai, to be born. From the Pi root gene, give birth, beget. That is nature. By the mid-14th century, the forces or processes of the material world, that which produces living things and maintains order. From the late 14th century, as creation, the universe, also hereditary, birth, hereditary circumstance, essential qualities, inherent constitution, innate disposition as in human nature. Also, nature personified, Mother Nature. Nature and nurture have been paired and contrasted since Shakespeare's Tempest. So nature now, which is a word outside of us, when the origin of it meant internal of us. Restorative powers of the body, bodily processes, powers of growth is what it meant. So is it not a case of being with nature, but being within nature is the true meaning? Be not a cancer on the earth, leave room for nature. Leave room for nature, they said. But if we removed the real cancer, there is room for all forms of nature. Recently we covered the debunking of the Creator God and posited that for lower vibrational beings, the connection to Source may well be cut off, more so in an isolated system. Some people reacted when we went further and suggested that their God was an AI creation, echoing thoughts back to you from the veil. Now, some people won't touch these subjects as no one likes being fooled. But we have to expand our thinking patterns and allow an open channel to determine what is the truth. Without truth, any world becomes a tyranny and mess. Those that run this world fear truth more than anything else. They are bereft of the truth, spiritually and morally bankrupt, all because they can't accept, despite their lofty positions, they have been fooled more than the masses. It's cathartic and humbling for us all, and we are all entitled to a bit of schadenfreude. But we must seek our own loftier heights of soul development, which brings far more benefits than being proven right on any topic. The last AI here collapsed and was removed late November 2015. This brought in heightened attempts to create a new AI, all done by so-called intelligence agencies. Agencies they may be, intelligent they are not. Done by one group in particular and then farmed out as a private contractor whilst remaining under the jurisdiction of the parent organisation, and that group is the CIA, formerly OSS, and also Chatham House. And their contractor to run this operation, which was then handed over to NATO as a manual of war intentions, was Robert David Steele, who we covered extensively in From Russia with Love 7, and also now the prophetic show Clowns in Panic. So how are these two seemingly different concepts merged? Well, first we have to ask two questions. Is AI your God or source? And two, are the unintelligent agencies attempting to run a new AI? Perhaps the answer to merge both questions is the name of the program they are running, with all their data mining, spying and prying on everything and everyone. The name of it is open source.